lost on the dashboard, too long apart.
Hey everybody, we are out here at B&K Auto Parts in Warren, Indiana on a beautiful September day. It's mid 70s. Not gonna have too many more of those days, but if you're in the area, it's a very cool yard. They have a lot of old stuff. They don't just, turn and burn like a lot of yards. A lot of this stuff's been out here for a minute. So yeah, it's a neat yard. If you happen to be anywhere near here and you're looking for some parts on any of these cars I show you from this yard, if you're not sure, message me on the video, send me a comment. I'll let you know if any car is what yard or whatever. But B&K, they're cool people. They like a little bit of business, a little bit of referral, and they're cool. They like us out here. They like me coming out and doing a little video. But anyway, B&K out in Warren, Indiana. Very nice yard, very nice people. What we have here is a 76 LTD. I was out here about a month ago, and as we were leaving, it was a Saturday about noon. They close at noon on Saturdays, and walking out and like, man, gotta get video of that one. So here we are, and tell you what, this baby's in pretty nice shape. Not too many of these anymore, obviously. But I was going down the road, I don't know, last week actually. I saw a yellow one of these going down the road, and that one was actually not in too much better shape than this one, at least physically. It was a yellow one, and but yeah. Don't see many of this generation kind of stuff anymore. I was born in '79, so this one's a little older than me. But yeah. Looks like it had the partial vinyl top at one point. Got a little bit of rust, as you will have with those. I was watching, I watch a lot of automotive stuff. Steve Magnotti, I never know how to say his name, but Steve Magnotti, Magnante, I think. If anybody knows cars, you probably should know him if you don't already, but look him up. He is a walking encyclopedia of car knowledge. Kind of an older generation Doug DeMuro kind of guy. But I believe I learned it from him. The reason these Lando tops, call them Lando tops, vinyl tops, whatever, it was kind of when all the in the 70s, when all the safety regulations were coming into play, at one point they didn't think we would even have convertibles at all anymore, because they just didn't think there was any way to make them meet the safety regulations. So the Lando top, vinyl top, is kind of a way to make it look like you had a convertible top without having one. So anyway, that's where the inspiration for that came from. But turns out we got convertibles anyway. Found out ways to make it work. And that's, the reason you got these bumper fillers. You had to have your, I think it was 5 miles an hour in the front and I think 2.5 in the back. There was some weird rule that you had to have no damage at 5 miles an hour in the front with the bumper and 2.5, I believe, in the back. That's why all these urethane fillers are there on these older 70s cars. And they had hydraulic cylinders, mounting the bumpers. So the bumper could go in a bit and come back, and the urethane would flex and would not cause damage. I mean, kind of an interesting idea, but everyone was riding around with these ridiculously huge bumpers to comply. But then of course, these fillers have held up pretty well on this car, the Ford here. I know, especially on the GMs, a lot of them crack and break and fall apart. So here's our old school fuel filler. That's where Clark Griswold was looking for a fuel filler, well, behind the license plate, on the family truckster and family vacation, National Lampoon's Family Vacation. Got the fake chrome peeling off back here. I doubt we can get the trunk lid open. I didn't even look for keys. But yeah, this thing is in overall real nice shape. You got manual windows and locks. Oh, I think there are keys. We're gonna check out the trunk. Driver's seat is ripped, but the back seat looks like pretty good shape. Aside from some action maybe at the drive-in movie theater, a couple kids riding around here and there. I think this is a probably go to work car mostly for somebody. Not a lot of family outings. Of course, somebody was riding over here a lot. This passenger seat split. And the days before, no cup holders from the manufacturer. Got a console down there, aftermarket down there. Got a radio laying on the floor. Not sure why. But the original one's still sitting in there. Got vinyl seats, I assume. Maybe leather. Probably vinyl. I would assume vinyl, being a no power windows or power locks car. But man, just the length of this hood. Crazy. You got the urethane fillers up here, of course, as well. And this car is older than me, and the old springs still work just fine. These hydraulic cylinders are nice, but obviously they don't last very long. All this room up front. Some kind of big old V8, probably a Windsor. I don't see an emissions tag. I am not an expert that can pop a hood and tell you what's under the hood most of the time. Some of them I can, but not this one. Man, looks like you could change the heater core on this pretty easy. That'd be nice if you had to. Yeah, mostly complete under here. Got your VIN plate, manufacturer plate. I think you can see that. Battery's gone, carbs messed with, air cleaner's gone anyway. It's crazy the displacement of these old cars with as little as little horsepower as they got. Of course, you know, emissions. Got a nice hood ornament there. Always love those things. Grill's pretty much all there. She's in pretty nice shape. Big old bumperettes. A little damage there. Mirrors hanging on for dear life. A power mirror maybe. Wire. Interesting. No, just a cable. Just a cable. Yep, cable operated. Very cool. And you got your HVAC controls over here. Passengers can't mess with that. Light controls. 120 mile an hour speedometer. Somebody was a smoker. I think the factory radio knobs are gone for some reason. When you got the passenger side mirror, that's still kind of working. You can see it twitching over there. Doesn't work good, but it still kind of works. Say what you want about the modern technology, but no modern car with power mirrors is going to be working sitting here. Let's see if we can get in the trunk, see if there's anything good in there. Got the old Ford 2 keys. Got a factory and then a Ace Hardware copy. An old spare tire. There's the air cleaner. I don't think you want to use that one anymore. All spare parts. Spare tire. Well, there's, speaking of Steve Vignani, if you ever want to know what the color of the car used to be before the sun and age took its toll, look under the side of the underside of the trunk lid. That's what she used to look like when she left the factory, pretty much. Nice burgundy color, pretty much. Deep red. Put the keys back where it goes. Yeah, those vinyl tops. I mean, they look, kind of cool, I guess. But man, just not worth it. When you're, obviously they cause a lot of damage. Look, they didn't even finish the metal work. We're going to cover it up. Why? I guess. Just back in here. Check out the glove box if we can get in there. And I need the key for that. There we go. What do we got? Look at that, 76 Ford Elite Owner's Manual. Very cool. Look at that. Very cool. Oh, wait. Door ignition's a square. Trunk and glove box, round. Pretty much like the old GM keys. Registration. Mutual paperwork. I'll get that back in there. I don't see the dealer sticker, unfortunately. Small glove box. Big old car, tiny glove box. Doubt anybody's gonna need that stuff, but put it back where it goes. All right, put that back. Insurance card down there. Big old car. Not a whole lot of seat room back there. That's how they were. Tiny package shelf. It's like the water might be getting in back there, screwing up the, I'm sure it is, screwing up the upholstery or the headliner. Getting toasty already. It's warm. Yeah, so 76 LTD. Take one more walk around this pig. Yeah, so if you're looking for parts off this baby, or maybe you want to come by and get it back on the road, reach out to B&K Auto Parts, Warren, Indiana. Give them a call. Well, hey, there you go. Right here. There's her name and number. There you go. Give them a call. And, but yeah. There's that one, and thank you very much for watching.
And all those memories like those old bright lights still